right, YouTube, welcome back, boy. We have another one here for you today. This is going to be Rockafeller's. This is a huge seafood restaurant and bar. Been around for almost 37 years, located Virginia Beach, oceanfront. Obviously, if you're in the area, you know this is a landmark location. We are going to be selling everything wall to wall. The owner is ready to retire. And man, is this place loaded. Almost 1,000 lots in this auction. I mean, everything from smalls to bigs, decor to kitchen equipment. It has a little bit of everything for everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through and give you a quick overview of what we have. Today is Sunday, November the 9th. We will have this auction ready for bidding today, but it is not scheduled to close until Tuesday, November 18th, starting at 10:30 a.m., our normal auction schedule. We will close one lot every 20 seconds, 100% online bidding. Preview will be on site over here at Rockafeller's on the Monday before, November 17th, from 9 to 3. We will have auction staff here with catalogs, so you can come look at the stuff, make any notes and determinations that you need, as everything is sold as is, where is. Normal rules apply. You are responsible for your tools and labor to remove the stuff. Call me with any questions. If you have any questions, whether it's in this video or before you bid, whatever, give me a call. 757-512-8833 is the office line, or you can call or text me on my personal cell, 757-818-2968. More than happy to answer any questions or concerns that you may have. Like I said, about 1,000 lots here. Pickup on this is not going to be on our normal Wednesday. We're going to build an extra day in to help schedule people in time blocks, as parking is a little bit limited. And you have 3 floors of items. So you have a basement level, you have your what was considered the first level with a little bit of a ramp, and then you have your second story. So make sure you read the terms and conditions. It will spell out where the items are located. Like I said, we won't have any staff here to carry stuff down the stairs for you. That falls on you. So make sure you are prepared. Make sure you read and understand where the items are located. Like, for example, and don't quote me on this, it will be spelled out, but I believe the first 1 through 400 lots are located on your first floor. And then lots like 401 or something through like 650 or 630, something like that, or in your basement. And then anything past that is going to be located on your second story floor, other than the couple of items that are located out here on the parking lot level. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask. Pickup is on the 20th and 21st, Thursday and Friday. Scheduled pickup appointments only. Just trying to cover all the bases before we start with the walkthrough. This is probably going to be about a 30 to 40 minute video. So I appreciate your patience. I'm sure I'll think of some other things as we go through. Some things will be disconnected before. They were operational last Sunday. So, I mean, as there's only 2 pieces in the entire restaurant that I know that aren't working, and I'll point those out to you in this video. Other than that, everything is still hooked up and working. I told her to go ahead and preemptively get the gas cut off. Anything that's hardwired, let's get it, let's try to get it unhooked so that your pickup is going to be more convenient. There will be some pieces, like one of the convection ovens, the 2-door cooler, the ice machine that may need to be turned on their side or laid over in order to get them out the door. So if you have questions about that, I would prefer you to come look at it in person. Like I said, Monday, November 17th, 9 to 3. Call me and let's go ahead and get right into it. You have this really cool mosaic tile dolphin. This is obviously one of your iconic Virginia Beach dolphins. Has the stone base there. This is your first lot in the auction. Super cool, eye-catching. She is going to have this professionally taken out of the ground, and so obviously you're responsible for your transport and whatnot. But She will have this removed for whoever is the high bidder. This is, I mean, just really cool. You can see completely mosaic. Obviously, it's a heavy piece, quite large, probably 6, 7, 8 foot long. With this one, she is not keeping any of the proceeds, and we are not charging a commission. 100% of the proceeds of the sale price of this dolphin are going to go to the Virginia Beach Rescue. So Virginia Beach Rescue Services. So your fire, marine, ambulance, rescue services. So this will be a kind of like a charity, a feel-good piece here in the auction. We do have some flower pots and some other things that are located around the building. Traffic cones. There's a bike rack. We'll go ahead and catch that right quick. You've got this wooden bench over here. You've got these really nice heavy-duty outdoor umbrellas. 9-foot umbrellas. They have the super heavy-duty bases that are on wheels. You got some galvanized flower pots, shepherd hook with the plant stand. You have this walk-in cooler over here. It is 8 foot wide, 6 foot deep, self-contained on your compressor, so it's just sitting up top there, no remote, but it is working. This is where they were keeping their beer. Obviously, you are responsible for tools and labor to remove, but you got a nice walk-in cooler there. Bike rack over there. You got a little catering box, all sorts of trash cans. Look how clean these are inside. They wash them out every week. I mean, you're not going to find used trash cans any cleaner than that. I mean, you can see inside. It rained this morning, but some of them have lids, some of them have dollies. Really good condition. Don't sleep on those. So let's walk. Let's go into the dining area first. I think that's where we should start, because that's where we started tagging first after the dolphin. You've got some cornhole boards. So some things are going to be nautical decor. You're going to have some things that will be more nostalgic, like your Rockafeller's cornhole board set. You have a coat rack. These are really neat. You have two of these, two different sizes. These are authentic, like came from a real church. Church pews. You have your cross, on the side. They're upholstered. So you've got that one. This is also another cool piece. Obviously, they are using it as a hostess station, but this was custom made from a antique wagon. So like a horse carriage wagon. I mean, it's like real metal. It's got your, old school wood. It does have some shelves here in the back, so that's a cool piece. All sorts of decor. So this is like your Rudy inlet. So take a mental note of what that looks like. You can actually see basically that same view upstairs. All sorts of A-frame signs. You have this here, which is a Rockafeller's print on canvas that has your trolling boat. You've got the Rudy inlet here with the Rockefellers in the back. So we've got some pretty cool pieces here. I have some Destination Rudy Inlet by Rick Romano. Obviously, most of y'all are going to be familiar with Rick Romano. Those are signed and numbered prints, brand new. Nautical decor, you've got your monkey's fist, your lock or your block and pulley, driftwood, coral. You've got this really nice china cabinet. Doors close really well. Nice and clean cabinet there. Some really nice furniture over here. Two arm side chairs, the leather chairs. And then you have the matching love seat over here. It appears to be in pretty dang good condition. Those will have some throw pillows with them. You have this, I believe it's called Shisham. It's an African hardwood. These are pretty neat. You can see there, and they're like accordion, an accordion base. Has a nice, really cool grain look to them. So you've got the end tables. You have the same style coffee table here. Another church pew there. You have your vintage oars. That's a really cool piece. You have this driftwood chandelier. That thing's pretty big, but that's a neat eye catcher there. Driftwood chandelier. You've got these, the chandelier, these oyster balls. All this stuff is, it's one of a kind. So You've got these little oyster ball decors. You've got some other wood top end tables here. I don't know if that's coming through. There we go with the glare. So yeah, plants and small wares. You've got all sorts of tabletop stuff. We're even gonna have some brand new shirts. I've got brand new polos and t-shirts. I've got men's and women's assorted sizes. Obviously, they're gonna have your Rockafellers. This is your last chance to get a little piece of history here. Really nice condition dining chairs, all heavy duty metal base, ladder back, recently reupholstered. So all your upholstery is in great condition, not a single nick, tear, anything like that. All of them are in really good shape. I even have the replacement roll that's fire resistant, nick resistant upholstery, and I have a roll upstairs as well. So a ton of these chairs. I want to say probably 150, 200 of these chairs, as well as some really nice wood band tables. Let me come over here. It might show a little better in the light. Wood band tables. Obviously, you have your heavy duty metal bases. These are like super heavy duty bases over here. Probably 4 or 5 different sizes: 2 top, 4 top, 6 top, 8 top. Brand new utensils. I've got oyster spoons and forks, steak knives, all sorts of steak knives and silverware sets, forks, knives, spoons. I've got a bunch of different lots. Some lots I did in smaller quantities. Maybe somebody who's looking for their house or their man cave or their just personal bar, or a food truck or even a big restaurant. I did some things in bigger quantities. So you will see quite the variety going throughout here. You have all sorts of white china. I mean, looks like in great condition. That's your super white. Everything from salad plates, appetizer plates, saucers, dinner plates, lunch plates, square plates, rectangular plates, platters. All this stuff. This is kind of what everyone's going towards, is your rectangular and square. Very kind of like a modern type look. Bowls, pasta bowls. You have your bouillon cups. You have your little baking dishes, gold rimmed. You have seasoning shakers. You have pastry decorating stuff, pie cutters, brand new skillets. I mean, this is all top of the line. Winco. You're gonna see brands like Winco, Hobart, True, Hashizaki, Beverage Air. You will see some Advantco, which the Advantco stuff is only like 2 years old. I mean, everything in here is super clean. She did a great job of maintenance and cleanliness. When you come in here and you can just see this place is, really nice. Obviously, we spread a lot of stuff out, but you'll see the place is super clean. When we go back in the kitchen, that will reflect that. And like I said, everything is working except for one piece that they were just using for storage, 1 or 2 pieces. And I'll show you those. Let's turn some lights on. All your string lights will be going. Let's get a little bit better lighting. All your palm lights, these are super cool. They're like a bronze tone. They're metal, but they're really cool. They're like palm leaves, and they're just wow. I mean, you could use that in your house. You could elevate your restaurant. I've got a handful of those. I have this other style, but same thing, like a bronze metal. Just really cool. I've got a couple lots of those. You have these pendant lights. You've got other pendant lights over the bar. All your string lights, indoor, outdoor string lights. The curtain, water pitchers, plastic, stainless, serving trays, tons of beer mugs, or not beer mugs, but pint glasses, draft glasses. You've got dish caddies, ramekins, and tart dishes. Cases, brand new cases. You got brand new cases down here, down there, up top. Look at all the cases over here. You just have cases on cases on cases of brand new plates, glasses, wine glasses, water glasses, white wine, red wine. You got saucers and coffee cups. You have tasting glasses and rocks glasses, martini glasses. You have juice carafes. You have wine chillers and all sorts of. You've got crocks and new sauce cups, stainless sauce cups, measuring spoons and cups, pour covers, new ice bucket. You got new shelving clips, new kegs for your home brew. This is 6 months old. A lot of the stuff like 6 months old, 2 years old, brand new. So everything really good shape. Digital scale. Like I said, come here and test it. You can turn it on. And I mean, manuals with the stuff. Everything is ready to go. Um, Heaters, space heaters, space or not space fans, but space heaters, and little like area fans, all sorts of small stuff, office supplies. You've got some utensil sets, a nice mahogany solid wood cutting board there, rolling pin, knife sharpener, plumbing supplies, signage, brand new automatic in the box paper towel dispensers. You've got a couple of those, mandolin slicer, soaps and baskets, replacement lights, new sauce bottles, sauce sweets bottles, jars and vases and salt and pepper shakers, oil vinegar cruets. You've got your wine aerator, thank you bags, gift card bags, napkins. You've got some portion scales. You have candle votive holders, brand new copper mule mugs, brand new in the box. You've got some used ones, different. Some of them are branded like Maker's Mark, etc. Cases on cases of bouillon cups, really nice rectangular china plates, right? Round plates. I mean, Cisco doesn't get much better than that. Stainless platters, and it just goes on and on. You've got a commercial buffer machine. You have all these bar stools, matching bar stools to your dining chairs, in great shape. I mean, as you can see there, they were recently reupholstered, heavy-duty metal bases. Doesn't get much better than that. I have 14 of this style here, and then she just bought these. I have, I think, 7 or 8 of these. Kind of has like a brushed stainless look. Obviously, all the chairs are or the cushions are in great shape. Brand new spatulas, brand new cleaning supplies, brand new tongs, and thermometers, and portion scoops, and oyster shucking gloves, and thermometer wipes, and stick thermometers, whisk, ladles, draft beer handles, and all sorts of bar stuff like bar mats, bar utensils. You've got some commercial blenders. I've got a couple of these in the auction. Nice commercial blenders there. You've got a chest freezer and shop backs, ladders. You have a Toast POS system. They have went ahead and started to dismantle this from all the places and trying to put it in one area to make it easier for whoever buys it. But you've got a ton of like the your touch screens. These are so this would be like what your waitress would hold. And it has the chip reader up top. I mean, this is like state-of-the-art stuff here. You can integrate it to your current Toast system, or you can get it reprogrammed for your own restaurant. You have a bunch of the terminals that have the card reader. Everything is touchscreen with Toast. You have a bunch of the registers. We'll have a full count on your description, but POS screens, and you have your Expo, kitchen monitors, touchscreen, all that stuff. You have the hey, turn this thing on. You have your Samsung Smart TV. So that has the wall mount. Obviously, you can see working there. Really clean, super clean back bar cooler. This has digital thermostat control. Stainless top. I mean, look in there. Looks like brand new inside. I mean, doesn't get much cleaner than that. You have a kegerator here. This is made by True. Everything top of the line brand, on wheels. This is a 1 tower, 3 taps, so just put your kegs in there and rock and roll. You have a Hobart dishwasher. So, I mean, look, like I said, everything's still hooked up, super clean. That's the top of the line unit there. That does your heated turbo wash, so that's an under-the-counter dishwasher. Let's come back through this way. You have a smoking set for your liquor or for your specialty drinks, all sorts of bar bottles and stuff. Portable AC units. You got a couple portable AC units, portable dehumidifiers, portable heaters, all that kind of stuff. Juicers, bar condiment. You have some food and drinks down in the basement we'll get to. I think we're even going to add some of the beer that is left behind. Shot glasses, flight trays, wine glasses, rocks glasses, salt rimmers, mixing cups, your French fry cutters, butter rollers, ice trays, bar mats, and it just goes on and on. You have this, which is really cool. This is like a vintage or antique, vintage, I guess I would say, brass porthole. So you'll get the little white. It's kind of built on this. They made it for decor. You'll get that piece with it. You got a ship's wheel up there, a brass propeller. You have um, a harpoon up at the front. I don't know if I showed that to you. You've got oyster rake and clam rakes. Some really cool decor in here. You got some unique paintings and artwork as well. So don't miss out on the decor. A lot of it local to Virginia Beach. In the kitchen, so we're in the main kitchen area. Ice buckets, a really nice, true stainless cooler. As you can see there at 40 degrees, so it's inside your temperature, NSF temperature. 3 shelves, ice cold. You've got a Cleveland steamer. This one here, nice convection steamer. If you're doing, if you're doing seafood, you gotta have it. Char grill and a flat grill. Now all this stuff on this back line is going to be natural gas, except for the steamer is electric. But you got your equipment stands, you got your ovens and broilers and 6-burner stoves. She even has the manual for the stove, super clean. Has the oven underneath, backsplash, overshelf, ready to rock and roll. That's actually on wheels, so doesn't get much better than that. You have a big fryer, one of your big vat fryers, has your add-on splash, extra baskets, super clean. She's already drained the oil. So this stuff is, basically ready for your kitchen. You got 3 fryers there. You got a chest freezer there. Has ice cream inside. You can see it's working. You've got your convection oven, Vulcan, top of the line, U.S. range, 6-burner. I believe she bought that from us when we did AI. That was like brand new. Advanced Coast sandwich cooler. Look how clean that is. Heavy duty stainless shelving. This here is a super skinny sandwich unit. So that would be really good for a small kitchen, or honestly a food truck. That might be really good for a food truck. You don't really see them that skinny that often. A ton of these commercial microwaves. You got commercial microwave here. You've got 2 over there. You've got 1 up there, 1 back over there. So you got a ton of commercial microwaves. Another really clean Advanced Coast sandwich unit. This is a mega top. You have your owner's manual with it. Look at that. It looks like it's brand new, and I actually think this is only like 2 years old. She has the invoice there. I'm sure she paid a couple $1,000s for it. So do not miss out on that. More microwaves. Coming around, we're going to have some stainless shelving, all sorts of utensils, spatulas, scoops, whisks, graters, tongs, serving spoons, dishers, more ladles, basters, meat forks, spatulas, pizza cutters. I've got some cutting boards down there, some HD stainless shelving, ice down bucket. You've got your overhead shelving, utensil racks, dish racks. You got 2 of these in the auction, as a matter of fact. These are Metro. They do cook, hold, proofing, warming. They do it all. This is your top of the line C5 cook and hold cabinet on wheels. Has extra shelves in there. Obviously, like I said, all that stuff is working. You've got a beverage air, glass door cooler. On wheels, has the keys with it. Pretty dang clean. Food warmers, countertop food warmers. You got a handful of those in the auction. All sorts of cleaning supplies. Pasta strainers and fry skimmers. A ton of these Lasco commercial fans and a bug light. Grease fire extinguisher. You have pans on pans on pans. You got some up here, some down there, down in the basement. Everything from 1/9 size, 1/6, 1/4, 1/3, half, full. You got some with lids, some that are 2-inch, 4-inch, 6-inch deep. A ton of pans. You have skillets, stock pots, saucepans, cast iron, aluminum, stainless, fry baskets, taco fry baskets. Like I said, stainless inserts, a bunch of these nice heavy duty stainless tables with, you rarely get the ones that have the sliding drawers. Nice sliding drawers. Everything rolls like butter, super clean, heavy duty skillets, baking pans, sanitizing buckets, different sets. You have dish caddies. You've got a ton of coolers in here. Bus pans, a ton of bus pans, really nice Metro shelving. I know she bought that from us. That's your best stuff. That's the Metro Max Q. It's antimicrobial. Your shelves come off pretty easily. They just literally pop off, and it has the quick style clips. So this is like as good as it gets. I mean, I know these are like $500 to $1,000 retail, brand new, and she bought them from us basically brand new when we did the AI auction. So everything in great shape. You have your steamer pans for doing seafood, 2-inch deep, 1-inch deep, bus pans. You've got your stackable beverage cups, more bus bins there. You have your floor dryers or air circulators. You've got a ton of those in here. Let's walk back over here. You've got a stock pot with your pasta inserts. You've got a panini grill, full-size food warmer, 2 more microwaves. You've got knives and shelving and knife bars. And nice, I mean, just look how clean everything is. Heavy-duty stainless tables, a beautiful, true double glass door cooler, has your digital thermostat, on wheels, extra shelves, super, super clean. Nice piece there. Another nice piece at Bantco. All your sandwich units, I mean, you can just see how clean those are. What a rarity and what a treat this was to set up with everything being so clean. Let's go down into the basement. So this is going to be your, you'll be able to see what you have down here. You got a bunch of small stuff like fans and materials. You have some more food warmers and new equipment legs, stainless tables, Metro shelving, all sorts of disposables. You've got some marquee letters and scrubbing pads and fryer oil filters, brand new, paper towel dispensers, black, also, disposables, deli paper and steak markers and bamboo sticks, cocktail straws, sauce cups, drink cups, butane fuel, grill bricks, aluminum pans, all sorts of cleaning stuff down there, detergent, sanitizer, bug spray, floor stripper, insecticide, stainless steel glass cleaner, stainless shelves. You have a walk-in door. So if you need a new walk-in door, there's a replacement door there. You have your door seals. So this would be great for a garage or a warehouse or a walk-in door or a back door, anything. This is super thick. This is like, what you would see to keep bugs and air out. You just put the strip at the top, you cut it to your length, and there you go. That's an expensive roll right there. All sorts of vacuums, shop vacs, regular vacs, ladders, some really big, the super big coolers, great for deep sea fishing, catering events, whatever you're going to do. Dehumidifier there, trash cans, air mover. You've got a swamp cooler right there, and that is like a must-have in summertime. If you've never used one, you are missing out. We used to have one at the shop. Those are just a great piece to have, especially if you're doing outdoor events. You have like a mud pump, Honda mud pump back there. It has all sorts of attachments, the hose, shelving. Let me zoom this back out. All sorts of like Cambros and your measuring storage containers. Everything has lids. You have more shelving. You have paper towels, toilet paper, all sorts of cleaning stuff, brooms, dustpans, mop buckets, wet floor signs, steam table. You have a sheet pan rack, Hashizaki. I believe this is a 1,300-pound ice machine. This one's a remote unit. Obviously, you can see full of ice. Has your ice scoop. It even includes the freaking owner's manual. Rarely get the stuff with the owner's manual. Actually, looks like it even still has the plastic on the side there. So, looks like it's in pretty good shape. They do have this ledge going around, so they took the legs off the back of it. So you might have to get to the little feet. But I mean, as you see, working great. All sorts of inserts, plastic and dry storage, measuring storage, food prep, stainless, plastic, Cambro. You've got the green top, the red tops, 2-quart, 4-quart, 6-quart, 8-quart, 2 Cadco convection ovens. I'm actually going to include the stainless shelf. So, I mean, it's really ready to go right into your kitchen. They're countertop units. or you can mount them to the wall. I even have the owner's manual there. They have all of the shelves inside, super clean. More bus pans, another Vulcan convection oven, sheet pans. You got all sorts of sheet pans, full size, half size. You've got roasting pans. You have baking pans, bunt pans, soup inserts, and storage containers, cutting boards, all sorts of plastic inserts, all your sizes down there. Measuring pitchers. You have your date label stuff, little food processor, digital scale. This is a nut cracker or a crab cracker. Oysters, shellfish, whatever. 2 slicers. You've got a little slicer here. That's probably like a 10-inch. Is my guess, probably a 10-inch. It'll be listed on the website. And then you have the big boy. Both of them have the blade sharpener, but this is probably a 12 or 14-inch slicer. Nice heavy-duty table. Portion scales, another food processor, hand mixer, bean grinder, potato cutter or French fry cutter, immersion blender. All sorts of stainless mixing bowls, stock pot. This one has the lids, colanders, strainers, portion scales, more strainers, big heavy-duty aluminum stock pot sets, stainless mixing bowls, platters. You have your lettuce dryer there. You have a 20-quart mixer here, has the stainless mixing bowl, dough hook, whisk. You have a stainless cooler here. This is I believe it's a True. Yep, it's a True on-wheels stainless cooler. You got another dehumidifier and a floor fan. This is the one piece I know is not working. It is a Turbo Air stainless door. It's it's a worktop cooler, but so they're just using it as basically a prep table with some under storage. Could be a simple fix. Maybe it's not. I don't know, but I do know this is the one that's not working. And everything else that I've shown you, as far as I know, is working just fine. It's still hooked up, and you can come look at it yourself. All of the stainless pans up here, 1/6 size, 1/9. You can see most are going to be in quantities of like 10, 15, 20. Some have lids, half size, 1/3, 1/4. All your stainless pans. Tons and tons of your product, food product, everything from sauces. You got a lot of sauces, seasonings, drink mixes, condiments, oil and sugar, and just mixes, juices. There's so much here. Obviously, I'm not gonna spend too much time. And you even have new food storage bags and things like that, trash bags. So that pretty much sums up what you have down here in the basement. Let's finally make our way up to the what they call the second floor, and let's see what we have. So obviously I've gone over 30 minutes. If you've made it this long, which hopefully this is helping you out. If you did make it this long, do me a favor. If it's helping you out, smash that like button for me, share it with a friend, and hope to see you here on the preview day. Call me if you have any questions. Coming right up on the second story landing, you have brand new boxes of flooring, outdoor flooring, all sorts of other supplies, new ceiling tiles, new exit signs, all sorts of other supplies, high chairs. You have this ice machine. I actually took the front off so I could get the model number on it, but it is a Hashizaki and full of ice. Guys down here at the marina, they have been obviously using that for their fish, so it's working great. You have I believe it's a 950 or 1,000 pound Scotsman ice bin. The top itself is self-contained, air-cooled, has a 500 pound daily production, and of course I'll put the front back on it for your picture. But good ice machine. Hashizaki doesn't get much better than that. Stainless work prep table. A ton of more dining tables and chairs up here. Metro shelving. Before we go into this other room, I'm gonna try to keep this at about 40 minutes. You have some really nice outdoor furniture. Beautiful black outdoor rocking chairs. You got 6 of those. You have plant stands. You have a cigarette tower. You have a zinc top outdoor table, some black stools, stackable stools, a piece of driftwood, really nice. These got to be like only a year old. Stackable outdoor plastic dining chairs, commercial dining chairs, teak wood dining tables. You have two top here, and all you do is take your sander, you sand it down, you put your oil on it, and they'll look brand new. You have some that have the aluminum, really cool aluminum base on them. Some that have your standard metal, commercial base. But you've got two top, four top, a ton more chairs, and you have some picnic tables down here. Some wooden picnic tables, all the string lights up top, and what a view. Beautiful day out. I'm blessed. Hope you guys are having a great day today as well. Or if you're watching this later in the week, hope you're having a great work week. Look at that. Love it. All right. So let's try to wrap this up. Let's go into this is what they had, like a private bar for like special events, things of that nature. This is the Little Rocks bar and patio area. As you can see, we're located up, so it will have to go down these stairs. Just keep that in mind. All right, so it's just loaded in here. Tons of small stuff. Everything. You got really cool mirror, dehumidifier, fans. You got a concrete Pelican, DeWalt radio set, Metro shelving. You got two of these glass washer polishers. Well, let me go to the other side. Yeah, you know what? You do have some commercial tables here. Some decor pieces, like some prints on canvas, seafood. You have some storage containers. You have all sorts of glasses, wine glasses. You have this TV. Got your little TV there. You have a glass door cooler here. Nice glass front cooler. You've got your Perlick bottle box. All sorts of bar mats. Some of them new. Here is that glass polisher cleaner. And then you have some glass scrubber, bar scrubbers. New table, paper towel dispensers. A brand new draft keg tower. It has your regulator. This is a beverage air. This is brand new as well. Beverage air, glass chiller froster, all sorts of bar glasses, cleaning supplies, fans coming into this little prep area. Microwave, this looks like almost brand new too. Nice commercial blender, all sorts of air pots, and food warmers. And you have a true glass door cooler here. Everything's still plugged in. Nice true glass door cooler. You have another one of those Metro cabinets. Doesn't get much better than that. All sorts of other small stuff. You have tons of decor. You have tools over here, by the way. Tons of tools, hardware, saws, drills, sanders, straps, nailers. A ton of decor, though. Everything from Christmas. You have a ton of Christmas and nautical decor. You have some galvanized stuff here. Wine. You have the wine rack, the buckets. More Christmas. You have wreaths and ornaments, and just kind of like different decorations. 4th of July. You have a mirror here. We're going to be selling these fans. Really cool. Like a woven palm fans. You have 3 of those. You have more of the bronze lights up here. You got a handful of those. All sorts of table dressings and decorations. You have this, 2 really big seashells. But this is really neat. This is an oyster basket. Obviously, that's handmade. And then you have your oyster mirror. It's got mosaic tile with all hand-done real oyster shells. That's a really cool piece, one of a kind. You have the clam rake and just more decor, votives. You have some really neat prints on canvas. You have Neptune. This is all Virginia Beach local. Goes all the way down. Some other small stuff, glasses, baskets, more of the really nice chairs in here. There's your other bar stools, tons of food chafers. I mean, this stuff looks brand new. I mean, super clean. I could use it as a mirror. You have stainless, all stainless chafers. Everything has is a full set. So it'll have your water pan, your food pan, your lid ready to rock and roll. Tons more smallware, stainless tables, dining chairs, dining tables, racks, brand new aprons can be used for your waitress, your bartender, in the kitchen, whatever. Utensils, stainless utensils, Forks, knives, spoons, tongs, live edge wood, cutting boards, more decor, a nice wooden buoy, huge ice bucket, display mirrors, plants, seashells, paintings, A-frame signs, and all sorts of sea glass, Neptune Festival. Here's the other roll of your upholstery for your chairs. Really nice shelving unit, very clean, on wheels, some nice wreaths, a really cool little reindeer. That's your grapevine reindeer. Coming back over here, you have another one of those, well, not another one, but kind of same theme. It's like a live edge or a real slab wood table. Has the curvature, has the knots and the grain. Really cool. All sorts of glass domes. You have a molten glass driftwood piece there. You have candle holders and cake display, or not necessarily cake displays, but displays with your glass top, little risers and vases and lamps and tools, and a portable AC unit, water sealant. Another really cool print on canvas of the lighthouse, wreaths, all sorts of fabric, more Christmas stuff, tons of vases, more Christmas, chalkboards, privacy screens, cleaning supplies, plants, a nice carving station over here. You've got some marble pieces, more teak wood, nautical, just different stuff, a lot of different stuff. Another print, that's the Virginia Beach pier. You have bar mats and gas hookups, plumbing supplies, exit signs, first aid kits, linens, and it just goes on and on. So without making this video an hour long, I know it's already been over 40 minutes, so I really appreciate it if you hung all the way in there with me. If it did help you out, help me back out. Like I said, smash that like button. Call me if you have any questions. Come out to the preview on the 17th, Monday, from 9 to 3. Auction, like I said, closes November 18th, starting at 10:30. One lot every 20 seconds. It will go fast. Do not miss out on this. It is full. Anyways, appreciate you. You have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.